Hey, everybody, and welcome into HelenKennard.com. I'm Helen Kennard, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and welcome into my studio. When you get here, please say hello so I'll know who I'm stamping with tonight. We've got some really cute projects tonight, but before we get started, I've written down all the things that are going on with Stampin' Up! Tonight. Ooh, look at that. That is all. Why is that so crooked, I wonder? Do I have it in the right spot? Yeah. So we have Close to My Heart products are all 30% off. Yeah, so you need to get over there and get them while you can because it's until sold out. So there's at least 2 pages full of Close to My Heart products, scrapbooking, two-tone cardstock kits, all kinds of stuff, albums. So get over there and get you some while they're on sale because they're not going to last long. So go on and do that. Our kit collections are up to 30% off. So I just checked, which is why I'm late. And we have some great ones in there. Our 2 new ones is the Alpine Air. It's only $19.80. And then a look back spiral bound book. It's like a journal book, and it's only $22.50. So those are the 2 new ones in October. So you want to get on over there and order those while they're on sale. And then the one that the one I'm ordering. So I'm gonna say it softly so nobody gets over there and orders it before I get a chance to. But is the Christmas ornament kit. So I'm really excited about that. We made, well, you remember we made some of the ornaments last year, and it was a lot of fun. They're beautiful. These look beautiful and a lot of fun. It does take a hot glue gun, but hey, Diana, how are you? Have you gotten anything from the Christmas sale, the kids collection sale? I'm gonna go get some Christmas ornaments, but anyway, the other thing that's on sale this month is our starter kit. You know, Diana's a demo. I'm a demo, of course, you know that. But now is the time to join. You'll get $155 for $99. So you get $155 worth of product. And what's really cool about it is that you can pick what product you want. So if you are an avid crafter and you have all the basic stuff and you want some of the new stuff, like our new kits or whatever, you can get that added to your starter kit. So the starter kit is not predetermined for you. So you can pick whatever of the, $155 worth of whatever product you want, stamp sets, bundles, anything that you want. So it's not predetermined, and I love that. Um, anyway, so that's going to be through October 31st. So for $99, you're going to get, $55, $56 worth of product. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? So we have a lot of cool things going on. I have just hit my 20th year anniversary. Can't believe it. I cannot believe it. They have not sent me you get a little pin and, a badge that you can put on your website. So I'm going to go show that off when I get it. And a little bonus, an itty bitty bonus, but still it's a bonus, right? And 20 years, I cannot believe it. I can in a way, because sometimes I feel like it's been 20 years. But so that's really exciting. I'm really excited. I have customers that are still with me for probably 18 of those years. They're very dear. We're all like family, and I just love it. Thank you, Diana. Thank you. So you didn't get any of the kits? Oh, you got a lot of the Close to My Heart cardstock. Oh, this morning, yeah. Yeah, they didn't have a whole lot of that paper left, did they? So, well, thank you. Thank you. That's mighty sweet. Yeah, I just have to take back and, um, I remember I am not computer illiterate 20 years ago when I first joined Stampin' Up! And to go online or to put my orders in was like pulling hair. I'll never forget it. It was not easy for me, but anyway, it's funny to think back way back then. But anyway, in fact, one of my customers, her son was 2 when she first started, and he's now in college, so his first year in college. So I've got some long standing customers that are near and dear to my heart. So yeah, 20 years is a long time to watch us all grow old, to grow up. They watch my kids grow up. Yeah, it's been something, and I certainly do appreciate all my friends that I've developed and come close to, and all my customers. And yeah, it's been really good. They've pulled me through a lot of things over the years. So um, anyway, well, tonight let me show you what we're going to do. Let me make sure nothing's going on. I just got a text, so let me see. No. All right. This is such a cool technique. I made 2 cards. One is a slim line and one is a regular card. And I don't get a whole lot of the Halloweeny kind of stuff, but I thought, what could I use that would look scary? So I kept looking through my stamp sets, and lo and behold, look what I found. Now look at that. Doesn't that look like corn stalks? So I thought, well, I'm going to use that and then this and make this. So look, isn't that what it looks like? Like you're out in a cornfield, a scary cornfield. That's what I was trying to go for here. But I thought we'd make that, and I'd show you how to do this. And then what I did was I put metallic behind it to kind of give it that, you know, special look. This one I used the dark gray. What is that? I forgot the name of it, but anyway, on the back of it. So that made it pretty cool, but it's very simple. And then this one, I thought, well, let me see what it would look like if I had, like vellum, or it would probably look better if it was vellum because then you could see through it. Or if it looked like a moon that you have trick or treat. And then this one, I just put it, and I like it better on the background. So we're going to do this technique, and I'm going to show you how to do it, and it's a lot of fun. And look, when I did it, I put it all on there, and then realized I put it on backwards. So this really is a trick. I told my customers, we did this for our technique class on Monday, and I said, no, y'all, this one is the trick part of things because it opens the opposite way. But they laughed. They thought that was funny. And then this one was the slim line that we made last week. I made it for this one because when I was doing this technique, these are all my trial cards to see which one I like. But and then I cut them down to make them. But anyway, I'm going to show you what to do. The first thing that you want to do is to go ahead and protect your surface. Let me see. And then get a block and some dark ink. Now I tried it with black and I didn't like it as much as the navy blue. So I've got navy blue, but you are going to need some memento. And let's look. So I made it 4 1/4 by 11. So we'll go ahead and get that up here. And see, now look, so you have your card base, a piece of the metallic. That I cut the middle out because, you know, this paper is so expensive. You don't, if I'm going to cover it up, you know, I don't need that part. I've got the hiccups, y'all. So I cut it out. Now, I thought this was really cool. Wendy, one of my customers in Downline, she made it into a frame, and I really like that. We might end up doing that. So you can kind of see the frame instead of behind it. So I really like that. But y'all, my customers did such a good job. I was so proud of them. So what you're going to need is 2 brushes. One to do the background and then one to make the scene itself. So you can see I've been using that one. And then you're going to need some bleach. Well, you know, when you put bleach, it doesn't last very long. So hopefully, just since Monday, this one's still good. But, you know, it weakens over time. But I'm going to show you how to do this real quick so that it'll end up being really cool. All right, so the next thing that you're going to need is a spritzer. So I've got water. Now look, let me show you this. Let me move this because I don't want water to get into that. You don't want to be right on top of it and spritzing it. You want to, you know, I want to say stand back a little bit, but get a light but a good misting to your watercolor paper. Okay, let's see. It does have a little bit of beading up. Do you see it? A little bit of beading up right there. That's okay. Okay, so we're going to mist it first, and then you could just put your what is it? Your brush in that, but I don't like, you know, making it thin. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to this, just a little, to get it started. See how I'm getting it started? And then you just start adding the blue to it. And get a good coverage. For me, the darker the better. So I liked it real dark. Okay, so far easy peasy, right? Okay, now this is the hard part, is doing this technique without getting it all over you. So kind of set that aside, put your your brush down and pick up your other brush. Okay, so far we don't have anything on this brush. Oh, here it is. All right, let me go ahead and close this because it's going to be my luck that I'm going to open this bleach up and it's going to go everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and close this right now. So I'm going to open my bleach. Yep, still smells pretty bleachy. All right, so I'm gonna make the bottom, you know, like this. So I want some blue, but I want enough that we can see it. And then this to make the clouds. What's so cool about it to me is that you start off and then look how it's changing right in front of your eyes. So you only put it in there. You only add it where you want it. Do you see it? Spreading and turning a light right in front of you, and it kind of spreads out. It kind of looks like lightning or something. This is going to be like if you're out in a field somewhere. So we let that sit. Now let's go ahead and do the clouds. Ooh. And look at it. Look at it spreading out like it's got lightning. Now remember, I forgot in the first one, you want a big enough spot that when you go to stamp it, it it'd be dark enough. Look how light it has turned out already. Whew, that looks pretty good, right? Well, let me show it to you because you really can't see how it spreads out already. Doesn't that look like lightning, or just a spooky to me? Spooky. All right, that's it. That's the hardest part right there. So we are going to let it sit while we make our next card, and then we're going to come back to this one and finish it because we want it to be dry when we go to stamp on it. Okay, so if it's not dry when we come back, what we'll do is dry it with our heat tool. Okay. All right, so I'm going to set all this. See, that needs to be clean too. That's one thing that I love about our glass mat is that we don't have to worry about it getting on us, right? All right, where can I put this? Right here. Okay. All right, so we're going to let that dry while we work on this other card. Now, remember I told you that I went to, let me make sure all this is dry. Yep. The demonstrator quarterly meeting, except for I couldn't go. Well, this is one of the cards that they made, and it is so cute. Did we already do this one? No. Did we? Maybe we've already done this one. No, we didn't, did we? What did we do last week? I can't even remember. Watch me have already done this one. I don't think so, but we might have. Anyway, this one, you cut out a rectangle in the front of the card, like that. See it? And then you have a piece of designer series paper, and I forgot the measurements, but you score it at 4, I want to say 5, 6, 6.5, and 7, something like that, so that you end up. So what we're going to want to do is fold up and back and up and back. And then this last fold, which is a 1/2 of an inch, you fold under. So like that. Go ahead and put this one. Now we made the slimline last week, didn't we? That's what I'm thinking of, because I was like, wait a minute, I've already done one with the tear and tape. I have to tell y'all this funny story. Well, it's funny now. At the time, I was like, what in the world? So I go tonight to get my hair done. And, now my husband is really good. He's not someone that calls me a lot when he knows that, I'm at the hairdresser or, any of that stuff. So if he does call, I'm like, wait a minute, I better answer it and make sure with everything going on with my brother that I better answer this phone. Well, I had already sat under the hair dryer. He'd already cut my hair and was blow drying it and curling it and blow drying it. Okay, so when you do that, this first fold right here is what goes right here. So you're going to put it right here. So let's go ahead and put some adhesive there. Okay. Now it doesn't fit all the way to the fold mark. So you sit there and you lay it down right there. And do you see how you have that little bit of paper left or crease? It's because you don't want it to go all the way, so that it will sit like this. Do you see that? So what you're going to do is, I had so much going on this week that I made a ton of flowers by mistake. I just kept scrolling it through and scrolling the flowers through and kept scrolling them through. So I was like, when I got done, I had a mound of flowers. I was like, good gracious sakes. I sure didn't need that many. Oh boy. What did I do with the stamp set for that? That's not it. Let me see what's in this one. The season. Grateful. Shoot. Wait a minute. Maybe it's this. No. Let me. I'm going to say you are loved. Yeah. Let's see if I can find it. This one is the Unbounded Love, you know, that has like a zillion sentiments. Let's see, I don't know if I can find it. That's it. I mean, it's on here, but you can't see it. Let's see if this is it. You've got this. Feel. Let's see. You are loved. Okay. Let's see. There it is. Or at least I think it is. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So anyway, I'm sitting there at the hairdresser and my husband calls. And he said, Helen, did you notice down the street that one of our neighbors has their, oh, that turned out so good, had their mailbox down? And I said, yeah, I did notice that. And I'm thinking, okay, he knows I'm at the hairdresser. He's getting ready to tell me something. Like he saw who did it, or he knew what happened, or he needed me to do something. Stop at Lowe's on your way home. You know, he's telling me something that he needed me to do. So he keeps on talking. He goes, well, I noticed it. And so I stopped and asked her if she needed help. That I have a hole, one of those hole punch things. I said, so what do you need? I said, now you know I'm getting my hair done. Oh yeah. Okay, so what do you need? And the whole time my hairdresser is still doing this, and I mean I can barely hear him. He goes, oh, nothing. I just wanted to let you know that I stopped by and asked her if she needed help. I said, okay, I'm getting my hair done. So I get off of the phone and my hairdresser, what was it? What did he need you to do? I said, nothing. Anyway, he is so funny, you guys. Oh, let's see. Did I do this the wrong way? I did. Doggone it. All right. It's like, okay, could you wait until I got home to tell me that story? I love him. I love him to death, you guys. I couldn't do it without him. But don't do that while I'm trying to get my hair done. But anyway, have y'all have to deal with that too, or my hairdresser said it's all my fault, for all of that because I don't say anything. I said, well, I did tell him I'm getting my hair done. That should have been, it would be like me calling, he plays basketball twice a week. It would be like me calling him in the middle of a basketball game, him answering it and say, yeah, I asked her if she needed me to help her with her mailbox. But anyway, he's good-hearted, you guys. He's really good-hearted. All right, now this is important. Let me see. I'm going to put this under here so you can see what I'm talking about. You want to put, you're going to have a piece of window sheet, and you're going to put tear and tape on each end, the same side. See, that's what I did. I put one on this side and one on this side, but you need it on both of them on the same side. And when you do, you want to put it in the middle. And that's important. You want to put it in the middle. So find the middle of this. You don't, it needs to be hanging right. Now, the reason I'm telling you that, there, okay, that's in the middle. Now, do you see how it's hanging out right there? Okay, and the piece of tear and tape is on this side. That's because we're going to put this right here. And again, we want it in the middle, so we don't want it to the side or this side or down. Do you see? We want it centered. So to get it centered, you've got to get this centered. So, so anyway, let's go ahead and get that piece off. This is an extra packet that I had. I have a, I usually try to have one packet in case somebody brings somebody, or I use it to do my project teach. Okay, so I want this centered. So right there. Whew. See how that's centered? There. See how it's hanging? All right. Then you set it forward. Let's see. You can't see it too good. Darn. Okay. When it folds, leans forward. Anyway, when it leans forward, let's see if I can show you. Or this way, you can see it. Anyway, so now we're gonna hey Robin, hey Naomi. Aw, hey Helen, that's so sweet. All right, so we're gonna start. So I've divided out. Let's divide out my flowers. I want my greenery separate because I'm gonna start layering the greenery first. Now, I'm in such a trance when I'm doing this that I didn't even think about using adhesive sheets, but that's truly what you need with these small pieces of flowers. So we're going to start here, and let's put a couple of pieces down here. Okay, now I'm going to add some on this side. So did you notice that I stamped on my left? That's so that I can put some flowers on my right. Okay, now I'm going to put small flowers on that one so it doesn't overwhelm it. course, it's going to stick to my fingers. Okay. Now on this side, I'm going to use the bigger ones. Let's see. Let's do a peach and a petunia. And then put others around it. Almost did it on the wrong side. There. There. Easy peasy, you guys. I am going to try to get this on my website tomorrow. But look how sweet that is. Seeing how, I wish you could see how it's hanging. And that really adds a lot to it. So it's just, it's, can you see it? Well, all right, let me put these flowers right here out of the way. There, you are loved. That one's going to my sister. Her birthday is the 24th. So when is that? Next week? Yeah, I'm going to get this one to her. So I'm going to set that one there. All right, let's see how this is doing over here. Still feels wet. Yep. All right. Let's get this heat tool. Did y'all see how it had curled up? And I flipped it over and heated up the back, and then it laid flat. So, you know, you need to dry the front and the back. All right. Let me show you how to do this. Now, the stalks that you want to look up close, then you want that in full strength. And then stamp off in the back to make it look like, you know, that's in the background. So we're going to stamp front and then back. You can see it barely right there. So you want front, different heights, and then again, that makes it look in the background. See that? So you just keep adding until you can get the look that you want. Do you see how that's already looking a little scary? Okay. Okay, now we're going to put the grass in there. Let's see. Okay. The same thing with this. You're going to put up front, or what you want to be considered in the foreground, up front. See that? Now you're going to put the background in. But you want this to look pretty scary. Okay, now all we have to do is put the trick or treat. All right, trick or treat. All right, do we want it right here or over here? Probably right here. Trick or treat. It's all one layer. Okay. Now we're going to, let's look at it and decide. Do we want to make this a frame like that? I kind of like that as a frame. Or like this, where this is the focal point and it's kind of in the back. What do you, oh hey Char, what do y'all think? Do you want it framed? I think I like it better framed. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, now remember, we're making our card this way. I had done it like that for the trick, but we're going to do it this way. So all we have to do layer this on. I'm so glad Wendy came up with the idea of using it as a frame. Now the trick is you have to be careful because you don't want a lot of glue gunk on the metallic because it'll take away from it. So being very gentle with it, put it down so that you don't have a lot of this. Look at me, and I just did it. Let's see if I can get it off. Yep. Ooh, okay, there. Huh. That looks pretty scary, huh? Trick or treat. Ooh, I wouldn't go in that cornfield at all. It looks like ancient aliens coming out of there. Anyway, oh, well, I hope y'all like these cards. You are loved. My sister's going through, had her 4th of her 6 chemos yesterday. So she deserves a card, don't y'all think? I'm going to send her this for her birthday. Now her daughter watches me, so Becca, don't you tell her. I want her to be surprised, but yeah, I ought to send this to her grandchildren. Woo! Send them some money or something, right? That's what aunts are supposed to do. Anyway, all right, you guys. Well, I hope y'all had a great week. Let's see, anybody? Oh, thanks, Naomi. You like the front too? Yeah. Oh, thank y'all so much. Thank you. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun doing these. Let me clean up. But anyway, don't forget to be careful with your bleach. And I guess I could get all this out of the way. End up with just those 2 parts. Don't forget to clean your brushes because you don't want it to end up with all that bleach on it or all that Night of Navy anyway. So, all right. Well, don't forget our specials that we have going this month. Our starter special, if you're interested in joining Stampin' Up, this is a great time. You get extra product for the same amount of money. I'd love to talk to you about joining my team. It's called the Grimesland Happy Stampers. We're a lot of fun. We just had our um, team meeting last night, and it's so much fun. So I love those girls. And we have our kids collection that's 30% off. We have our Close to Our Heart that's on special today only. Actually, no, it's until the products are gone. So you don't want to wait too long. And what else? Was that it, Diana? I think so. So you guys let me know if you need anything or if you have any questions about anything. I'll be glad to answer for you. And I'll see you guys next Wednesday at 7 o'clock. See y'all then. Take care. Bye bye.